classroom. At the very same time, she had no problem celebrating herself at a lavish gala in Washington, D.C., all while kids in her state were falling behind in math and reading and writing because of her policies. She's also responsible for the crisis at our southern border. As senator, she voted to end Title 42, which allowed the federal government to quickly deport illegal immigrants during the pandemic. She also blocked Donald Trump's border wall, and in 2020, she suggested it was bigoted to secure the southern border. She even voted to give stimulus checks to illegal immigrants. You all happy with that? Yeah. But now, in a truly miraculous election year conversion, well, Cortez Masto is now pretending to be a strong proponent of securing the border. But we can see through her lies, her deception, and this election year, oops, let me change my mind. In fact, so can the Washington Post, of all places, which has rewarded her many, many Pinocchios along the campaign trail. So let me ask all of you here, anyone buying your current senator's lies? Anybody? Are you supporting her policies? Okay. Are you better off under her leadership? Is anyone happy a 41-year high of inflation? Are you happy with that? No. Are you happy with paying over $5 a gallon for gasoline? Anybody? Okay, so make no mistake. There's no better way forward, and that all happens 2 weeks from tonight, November 8th. You get to decide. The power is in your hands. All right, let's give a warm Nevada welcome. Republican Senate candidate Adam Laxalt joins us.
Appreciate it.
Have a seat. There's a bottle of water if you're thirsty. Great to see you. How are you?
We're great. We're ready to charge the hill here.
It's interesting to watch. You are in the lead now in this race. It's a right? You have a two-point race. This would be a needed pickup if there's any hope for Republicans to take back control of the Senate. Tell us why you're confident these polls are going to hold up and you'll probably do better.
Look, the bottom line is all your national viewers know what's going on in the country. We have high inflation. We have all these things. But in Nevada, it's far worse. We have 16% inflation here. You could pay over $6 a gallon for gas in this state.
So the rest of the country has 8.5. You have twice the level of inflation?
Twice the level, tied for the highest in the country. And so, and again, gas.
By the way, Terry Fader is here, who has the #1 show on the Strip. That means fewer locals are going to your. Wow.
So, you know, this economy that Senator Masto has voted for, all of these Biden bills, has made our state absolutely unaffordable. It is unsustainable, and it cuts across working class, it cuts across Hispanic voters. People are absolutely fed up. And then you add, of course, the rise in crime and our border issues, I'm sure we can get to. It is a perfect cocktail of everything going wrong in Las Vegas, and that's why we're going to flip the seat.
You know, what's happening here, what's happening in Nevada is interesting because it's happening all across the country. Now, I know everyone wants to blame Joe Biden, and by the way, he deserves his, I don't think he knows that today is Tuesday, but that's a different story. But it's every Democrat now. They've all bought into this radicalism, which is, okay, they want higher taxes. They want the new Green Deal, which is a shift from capitalism to socialism, right? They don't want us to produce energy domestically, which is insane. They're begging our enemies for the lifeblood of our economy. They want open borders. They have, you know, they're all supporting defund, dismantle, and no bail laws. And they don't want to educate our kids with reading, writing, and math. They'd rather talk about gender identity and, you know, sex education. And I think parents would prefer we go back to math, reading, science, and history.
And, you know, what I think is worse about all this is that someone like Senator Masto, she won't run on her record. You know, so all these Democrats, they support these policies that you listed, but then they put commercials on for Nevada voters, and they put something else in front of the public, and they lie about their record. So if you believe in this stuff and you vote for this stuff, go sell it to the American public. But they're not willing to stand behind these policies, And a lot of these policies we never voted on. No one here voted on the Green New Deal. We did not vote for, okay, if you go after American energy independence, it's going to give you $6 gas. If we got to vote on that this state, you better believe Democrats would have lost last election. But they sneak it all in.
Yeah. You know, it's so important. He's been very gracious. He flew across country to be with us tonight. Let's give a warm Nevada welcome to South Carolina Senator Tim Scott. Senator Scott, come on in.
It's better to sit in the stand.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, my friend, how are you?
All right, buddy.
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Hello, Nevada!
Wow. I like this.
It's good to be with you.
By the way, Terry Fader, you may have competition on the Strip. I don't know.
What we know is that Sean Hannity doesn't have competition on any show. He's the man, the myth, and the legend.
Yeah, you're great. You know,
Yes.
you've been gracious enough to come to these town halls
Absolutely.
because it's important.
Yes.
And one thing that you've been saying, and Lindsey's been saying, and every other Republican, that if Adam Laxalt does not win, and I believe you will win, that will cancel out the vote of people like you and Lindsey and other senators that have a different vision for the country.
Listen, my life story isn't possible in any other country on earth. I was born, this is the country. I was born and raised in a single-parent household, mired in poverty. It's the American system of free markets and capitalism. It was a mentor, a Republican conservative Christian, who taught me that all things were possible in America. If we lose that, nothing good happens for the world. Electing Adam Laxalt is one of the ways that we protect, create a firewall in the United States Senate. Elect Adam Laxalt. So people, little boys and little girls like me, get to grow up and be the man that God wants us to be. Think about it this way. I get so excited about our country. I love this country. America is always the solution. We are never the problem. Always the solution.
So true.
Think about this. When we were in charge from 2016 to 2020, President Trump and a Republican-controlled Congress created 7 million jobs, 2/3 going to women, African Americans, and Hispanics. The most inclusive economy in the history of America. Brought to you by the Republican Party.
Right.
It was the Republican Party that brought HBCU funding to the highest level in the history of the country. It was the Republican
Historically
Party.
black colleges, if is what he's referring to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was the Republican Party that brought unemployment rates to the lowest level for Hispanics under 5%, African Americans under 6%, Asians under 3%, the overall population 3.5%. It's the Biden administration that has provided every single American with a pay cut because of inflation. Inflation is a tax on hard-working Americans like the single mom that raised me. We can't afford 14 more days. 14 more days of this administration. But if we elect him in 14 days, 2 years later, we'll get rid of President Biden too. It's time for a revival in America.
You know, let me go back to Adam Laxalt. So to me, being a conservative, I can say it in less than a minute. We believe in liberty, freedom, capitalism, our Constitution. We believe in less government, less bureaucracy. We believe in law and order and safety and security in every town, every city. You can't pursue happiness without it. We believe in education, and that parents should have a say in their kids' education, reading, writing, math, science, history, right, the basics. We believe in secure borders. We believe in peace through strength. We believe in free and fair trade. We believe in constitutionalists on the bench. We also believe, as a country, we should be energy independent, not sucking up to Saudi Arabia, right? those are all issues you've addressed on the campaign trail, and where you stand, you will be a great partner with Senator Tim Scott and Mike Lee, who will join us in a little bit. Tell us how you became the conservative you are.
Let me just say that I'm going to take the Hispanic vote here in Las Vegas, and everything that you just mentioned is under assault right now. And people move to Las Vegas because they believe in the American dream. This is still an oasis here. You can come out west, you can work hard, and you can actually move into the middle class and raise and grow a family. What's happening to the Hispanic community in Las Vegas is why you're seeing this massive shift. They're killing our schools. They shut them down during COVID. We have rising crime. We have open borders, which, of course, Senator Masto says there's no such thing as an open border. And this has allowed fentanyl overdoses, human trafficking spikes. All these things are combining with the high gas prices, the inflation, the job market. The American dream is disappearing in Las Vegas. That's why you're seeing people ready to raise up and tell people like Senator Masto they don't represent them anymore.
You know what the strange thing is as I was following your race from the earliest days, and I had you first on my radio show, and I'm like, who's Senator Masto? Who is that? And the reason we know so little about her is she is a rubber-stamped Chuck Schumer, Joe Biden voter.
Absolutely.
She never puts a ripple in the water, just as a reliable, liberal, democratic, socialist vote.
Hey, look, as everybody here knows, she's been running commercials that she's an independent. She acts like she's never even heard of Joe Biden. I remind people that she was on the VP shortlist. Her husband and Hunter Biden are close buddies. They go way back. And the fact of the matter is, she's hiding from Joe Biden because she's voted with him 100% time with his economic agenda. She's supported the open borders policies. And law enforcement, Las Vegas Metro's here. Yeah. They left her, and they supported me because they know I'll stand with law enforcement.
Well, let me ask you both. We have about a minute before we have to go to break. There is a phenomenon. It's happening around the country. It's showing up in every poll. Hispanic Americans, African Americans, they are moving in big numbers to the Republican side. What's happening, Senator?
Well, simple. We are a party. We are the great opportunity party. Our doors are open for everybody. The difference is we're walking out of our doors and into the neighborhoods. We're having a common sense conversation with people at their kitchen table about their priorities, not ours. Americans love this country, and every single time we give them a chance to vote for us because they know we're on their side. Sean, they know we're on their side. Whether it's the economy, whether it's fighting crime, the Democrats say, blame the police. We say, let's respect the police. Let's stand for the police. Let's love the police. Let's appreciate the police. He has the backing of law enforcement because we stand for the police. They want to defund the police. We say, refund the police. African Americans, 80% plus want the same level of policing in their neighborhoods or more. The mass media has sold minorities a lie. You're standing up for all of us. God bless you.
Senator, the last 30 seconds. Is this change real? It's in almost every poll I read.
Look, I think it's going to be lasting as long as we are the party of the American dream, opportunity, law and order, safety, secure borders, school choice. All these things are going to turn the Hispanic community permanently to our direction.
All right, things just getting started. We'll continue more with Senator Tim Scott and candidate, well, soon-to-be Senator Adam Laxalt. And later tonight, Senator Mike Lee of Utah, Larry Elder 1.0, Leo Terrell 2.0 on stage. We are in Vegas. Thanks for being with us.